Good morning from Grand Junction, Colorado. What a cluster F that was, deciding on where to land, and I didn't land at the place I was thinking. But hey, I didn't get bit by too many bed bugs. Breakfast was pretty alright. The hotel coffee, better than Love's truck stop. Did a lot of editing, so got almost all of the updates for September. Everything up to Mississippi from Florida is scheduled to go up. So by the time you're seeing this, God, it might be November. Merry Christmas. By the time this vlog goes up, because I've recorded so much. It is September 18th, Wednesday. Today's drive, if the road is open, is I-70 to Denver. I'm having a dinner date in Colorado Springs. 50's not an option. 50's closed. There's a bridge closed. 70, a truck driver decided to do a flip, and he was enjoying Glenwood Canyon so much he flipped over the eastbound lanes and landed into the westbound lanes. Versa versa, landed into the eastbound lanes, meaning my path is closed to Denver. So if I had tried, if I didn't stop here and I had barreled on, I would have gotten stuck up there, because the hotel I stayed at said someone called, looking for like 40 rooms, meaning there's a lot of people stuck on the freeway up there, and the only ways around it in the dark, it was 2-lane Rocky Mountain roads. Not good. The road is 1 lane open. I heard something. I'm only going with online reports because the Denver News didn't report it, period. I heard that they may close it again at 11 o'clock to clean the rest of the crap up, because they've got 1 lane open, because I guess the truck's still there. Don't know. It is 9:46. So we may be detouring through Vail out of Glenwood Canyon. But I said, can't go 50. Well, there's a bridge that's partially open there. So a couple of the major routes that I was going to take through Colorado seem to be a bit dicey. So we'll get to Colorado Springs somehow. Enjoy the ride today. Let's see. 390 miles yesterday. 390 fabulous miles yesterday. So let me reset the A. Total miles so far, 5,851.4. And I wasn't waiting. I know I said I wasn't going to go eastbound into the sun, but it's high enough in the sky. And I won't drive hard. It's about 5 5 to 6 hours to Colorado Springs, depending on the path I take. I shouldn't be doing 60 and a 75. Let's take on the Rockies. Probably stop to top off the tank in Glenwood Springs anyway, whether we're detoured off the freeway or not. I should have left earlier so I could vlog the truck. So yeah, I didn't think about that till now. Brilliant news mind, Mac. Could have left early and vlogged the wreckage of the truck. The hotel was a fail last night because the Wi-Fi, there were so many people at the hotel. Again, when they close the road, everybody, that's the only place to get hotels. So the prices got jacked up. A lot of places didn't have a room. And I don't know why. I could have slept in it. Yeah, I had this date, so I wanted to shower. Upload. I wanted the Wi-Fi. Next year, Starlink, baby. Next year's road trip, I am packing a tent so I could camp. Seems weird camping at these the places I looked at locally said no sleeping in car. You can open up a tent on top of the car. So I'm gonna get me one of those tents that pop out from the hatchback. And Starlink. Shut up. Enjoy the ride, everybody. Glenwood was a friend of mine. That's cool. I did not know that truck parking, or I could have parked there for that matter, is the old road around where this tunnel goes through. Takes the old 2-lane route and comes back here. That's cool. Not sure if that's for just truck parking or if I could have done it. I'm sure I could have. More for trucks though. Leave a note in the comments if you're a trucker. fortunate the rest of the way, following a front, but it looks like the pattern is that warmer weather is coming to the northeast in the next week or so. So my stay will be pleasant. However, a week from today, there could be a hurricane. And I packed so fast, I forgot to bring in my porch stuff from my apartment. I'm gonna have to call maintenance. Butte, elevation 4951. Get off to explore the town if it's signed US 6. Or if there's a Maverick, I can get some Maverick coffee. My analog tank is not left full. My range is at 330. Why did I gas up last? Sleeping on I-70. I guess that would have been free camping. Right on I-70 in Glenwood Canyon. Side road that goes southeast from Glenwood to Vale. I should have took the exit. Is that old bridge still viable? I'd taken the exit. That's the road I'd be on. Similar views, but definitely the road less traveled. I failed my mission this time. Failed my mission. I see the 2 lanes stretching off into the down towards the bottom of the valley. And have the view without a truck in my way. that stretch that I just got, I'm surprised that wasn't sign 6. Parachute, elevation 5095. Oh, it was West 6. It was branded 6. E6. Let's right that wrong, shall we? And let's visit West Parachute, Colorado. I like that they've done roundabouts at all these instead of stop signs. Roundabouts are good things. Let's just right that wrong and stay on 6 for as long as it's 6. Deer guard. Was a cattle guard, now it's a deer guard. I see a sign for Wi-Fi charging. Wi-Fi and charging. Ugh, a Love's at the exit. Veterinary Clinic Parachute. Remax Real Estate Agent. Yeah, a couple little businesses. Look, a little coffee shop. What? That's real estate, but it looks like a parachute. Welcome to Parachute. Thank you. Happy to be here. Now open. There's a little food truck there. Nalini's Restaurant. Dino the Dinosaur. And a Subway. Woohoo! And of course, a dispensary. In a truck. In a van. And picnic tables. Okay, there's a hotel and stuff. Let's see where 6 goes. This is the main exit for the services. There's a hotel and an Exxon, so this is the okay, finally 6th. We'll continue along 6. Better. There's some traffic here, but in my defense, it wasn't sign 6. I do believe I said I would have got off if it was sign 6. But maybe 6 just came out of Grand Junction and never, you know, I didn't notice that it was signed, so 6 may have actually stayed its own road out of Grand Junction, which is my bad. enjoy an extreme high-speed driving anymore. Yes, yes. I know you younger folks. Well, no younger folks are watching this, but I'll say my first video got 25 views in the first first day, so thank you for finding it. I'm not going to be doing all the things that YouTube, big flashy titles, best drive, most amazing, vlogging my travels and putting it up there. It's kind of how I started my other business. I did it for me, and if anyone else wants to go along for the ride, so be it. The editing's been much easier this year. I'm not putting bells and whistles. I'm keeping the quality high. Just drive. Whoops. And less likely of that happening. So close to the freeway that they're maintaining it. Electronic waste dump off. I ditch my laptop. Still reeling from yesterday while I was doing laundry. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I left my phone. I set it, in the hatchback, and the door could close right on it. There's enough space space. It doesn't damage the phone. And I get to the laundromat and I'm starting to edit, YouTube videos, and I'm like, where's my phone? And that is the biggest panic that could set in for me, as you know. Any of you that have lost or had your phone damaged, that is quite the pain in the butt. So, turns out that's where it was. And I'd looked there once, and because I didn't see it, slammed the door, the hatch shut again, looked through the rest of the car, opened it back up, and there was the phone. Ugh. So now I just mentioned the weight refill. Yeah, I'm like, did I put my laptop in the... pulling off there. A fair amount of local traffic on this road, so yeah, I guess there's a reason. Although a Jeep with a bicycle's in front of me, so somebody else gets it. They don't want to be on the interstate either. Coming in, I see the exit for West Rifle. If I was doing a lot of editing, I'd put a gunshot sound there, but okay. Looks like the freeway is open because the information sign on the freeway does not say closed. However, I am thinking of taking that detour anyway and going down to Vale rather than, yeah, I've missed the iconic stuff, but and the trucker's logs, you can see Aspen. Trucks can't go to Vale, much of them. It is a state highway 2-lane road. Funny, sometimes this is signed, that little stretch, it was signed US 6, but it's not really signed US 6 anymore, is it? Rifle E345 elevation. Oh, there it is. E6. So it's still signed. road less traveled, but not by much. For rent. That's an interesting business. Irrigation business, I think. What do you think? Swallow Lane. Okay. Gymnastics. Phillips 66, but not a station. Diesel mechanic. Truck mechanic. Lots of RV storage here. Be almost time for the snowbirds up here to be dusting them off and heading to Arizona or the California desert. This was the detour yesterday. North to our buddies in Meeker and Craig, towns we went through on the westbound. Order up. Good old. That's interesting. Here's US 6, and then there's the old road. I guess so. Yeah, it's blocked off. So this is the old road, and that's the old road. That's why there's an old bridge that's old gone. Welcome to Rifle, Colorado. Maybe I should take a little more time to edit the videos and throw in rim shot Brendan. Oh, there's a stoplight. Well, do tell. East US 6 straight ahead, 70. I think we'll stay on East US 6. Don't need gas yet, but I could. Nah, I don't need coffee that bad. I'll drink some water. Yep, this is much better. I probably should too. God, I'm missing my mission. That was probably the main street. I could have just went up for a second. Oh well. Especially if I'm sitting at lights. Ah well. There will be enough. I had a feeling a turn at the Maverick there was probably the main street through town. But we'll catch the next town, which is I think where we're going to leave 70. This will join back up to 70 here shortly. According to the G map. not sure I want to deal with the Denver Metroplex after that horrific Saturday morning experience. What a waste of my time. Should just blow through it. And it turned out that I ran into Valvoline instant oil changes. Where was it? Idaho. Yeah, Boise. I was there on, of course I'd have been there at a different time. Wasting that whole morning if I'd just blown through Denver. Would have probably changed the whole trip. Little decisions you make change the entire course of your story. And your life. Truly believe that. That's why I never go back and sit, an easy trap to fall in. I should have done this. Well, no. Everything's turning out fine. And even if a decision turns out to put you in a bad situation or a bad way, it's the decision that you chose at that time. Trade the Rogan for a van. Kids, see there? While you're blowing through the towns on the blowing by the towns on the freeways. I understand if you got a place to be, but for me, it's the journey. mountain. Got off the freeway. Wish I had done it straight off of the... I had different plans. See? Don't say I should have. I had different plans. I changed them. Because this road looked awful inviting from the freeway. Say what town this was, did it? Coming up here. I've stopped looking at my G map. Silt town limits. Silt, Colorado. Well, there's the first Dollar General of the day. Hello. Aw, it says thank you when you're doing the speed limit. How adorable. Gift shopping candy. Ah, it's a live town. A couple of these little tourist trappy towns. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, you gotta get off the freeway. Oh, that's an old, yeah. That looks like a coffee, tea, pastries, food. National Forest access, river frontage road, market, town roundabout, which goes to the freeway, Columbine Liquor. Right downtown's the liquor store. Shell station, good on gas. Yep, never on the same side of town. The Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. Pick a name. Oh, yep. Red River Inn. I get these little small towns. See, I could have just blown through. Just done Main Street. Got out of town, headed up the mountains. Oh, that's right. These have been all sold out. Yeah. I'd had to get a room up here. Couldn't car camp. Aspen was like 35 degrees. Coop country. Home, farm, and ranch. Quaint little town. You want to go ahead? Okay, I go. You're the local backroads, they were at least at their roundabout, 6 east. Oh, it's still 35. High School. Castle, Colorado. As soon as I saw that old bridge that I missed, oh, yeah, I gotta get off the freeway. Buford Road, National Forest access, and that's where that vehicle, that Pennsylvania plates is going. Oh, this is a cool little town. Look, an old Texaco turned into a little food place. Sweet. Wow, this is classic old architecture. Newcastle Town Hall and Branch Library. Tattoo shop. Gotta have a tattoo shop. Bicycle shop. Store. Liquor, bar. Couple bars. The guitar cellar. Little park. Yeah. 11 a.m. Post office, very rustic. Very nice. Purple Beetle. Wow. A purple Volkswagen Beetle. Classy. Well, that. Didn't see that coming. I didn't expect to see so many small towns. A lot of them don't show up on the G map. It's been doing weird things. I have to start pulling out the Rand McNally again. Newcastle Park and Ride. Yeah, there's a lot of park. Into Denver? I see a Conoco truck stop. I see construction. I see a flag man. Okay, putting in new goodie stuff. Conoco Maverick stop. Nice orange hat, cowboy. Oops. You didn't need to see the construction. You just passed it. They're building a roundabout there. Alright. That's lovely. The valley hasn't. Golly. Degrees, 11:15 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. An absolutely beautiful not a cloud in the sky day through the Colorado Rockies, and that's the way I would, that's the only way I would travel it. That's pretty. This is why you take the road less traveled. It looked down on the river and everything. Pretty. Church. Yep, let's buy some prime Colorado mountain real estate with that tax-free money. Good business choice. Should call Kendra. Hey, can we start a religion? No outlet. Well, hail. Then I gotta do this then. I'm not a local. Yep. I'm with you, Mr. Texas. He was doing the same thing. No outlet. Well, why don't you sign it? I guess it just ends, right? US 6 just ends. They just don't bother signing it. Okay, that was fun. Would have preferred a little bit more from out of Junction, but hey, good enough. But yeah, it just comes down here. It's all locals. Probably ends right down here. Yep. There it is. Speed limit 25 and then no outlet. It's probably somebody's driveway. Yep. Yeah, if I'd gone to the end, which is right there, yeah, there could have been some shooting going on. So yeah, we're into the canyon here, that's why. The valley has become a canyon. truck. Cool old bridge. Damn it. No. Nope, that goes away. That's not the old road. It's a cool old bridge though. But that's not old 6. This is old 6. Glenwood. Yep. Stuff over there, so I will just follow. Oh shoot, the Maverick there. Damn it. That's alright, there'll be more. Fancy, we'll just follow the road. Welcome to Glenwood Springs. Not sure if this is old US Route 6, but it's good enough. Gonna head into town, a lot of condos. Ooh, there's houses up on that hill. Hold on. Side shot on the driver's side. Check out all the houses up on the... Woof. That's Rocky Mountain High, baby. Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. I believe the town. Nah, the town's on the other side. Well, rats. Although this is kind of like the bypassy route. This is there's a river. Yep, I'll have to go downtown. Downtown Centro, straight ahead. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I'll have to cross back into town and across the freeway. I guess maybe downtown is on this side of the freeway and river. Okay, there's a turn coming up. Yep, there's a stop sign. We will turn left, and that looks like that will take us into town. I do need a stop. I don't need fuel. It's 291 range. He's stopping for the bike, so I'll go. What creek or river this is, I'm not sure. I have to look it up on Gmap, but it comes into the Colorado just to the left, i.e. north. Okay, this probably, let's just open up some fresh 66-degree mountain air. This looks like, yep, I see police cars. This is we are in city center. This is police station on my left. Looks like, yep, Garfield County Sheriff. Stop all way. Bus. County administration. Garfield County building. So that's all the county stuff. Well, hell. Welcome to downtown. There's a cool building there. I think Rocky Mountain Pizza Company. Alright. A lunch break may be in order. Well, I'm gonna eat supper though. Alright. Missed a block, but not much there. This goes down to the river. Local. If I wasn't doing dinner in Colorado Springs, I'd stop here for lunch. Old train station? Yep, old train station there. Alright, I'll go this way. You'll see it on the curve. It's a cool building. Hotel Denver. Wild Coffee Roasters. Alright. Jesus. Can I park here? Glenwood Canyon Brew Pub. I probably can't park here. But I'm from Florida. I'm gonna get coffee. And if they ticket me, I'll have a ticket in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. I'll photograph it. This is the restroom at the bottom of the coffee shop. Yeehaw. Shop. Right across from the Amtrak station. At the Hotel Denver. Shout out Wild Coffee Roasters. filling my mug. Let's get out of here before I get a ticket. There's your Amtrak station. Maybe one of these days. Oh, the brew pub right outside the Amtrak station. I'm good.